Hello and welcome back to my studio. I'm glad you could join me again. Today I decided to use the bent nib. It's a Jinhao 82 again, just with a different nib. And every once in a while I like to pick this guy up. It's a different kind of feel for me. It's a different kind of drawing. The way I hold the pen and twist the nib once in a while just to get thicker, darker lines and or thinner lines. It's just a different kind of drawing. Something I think that would be suited nicely to outdoor plein air sketching. I have carried it with me hiking and done some trees and it's a very contrasty, dramatic kind of a sketch that you do from this. One viewer did send a comment saying about the plein air, and if I do plein air sketching, I do. Mostly when I'm out on vacation, but I have on occasion just driven to a local village or town and walked to a local park and just did some sketching of local scenery, buildings. I enjoy it, and it's a totally different thing than sitting in the studio and a nice comfortable studio with good lighting and a nice flat area to draw on. It's a different thing altogether, a little harder, because you have quite a large world in front of you, not just a small 4x6 photograph or whatever photograph on your iPad. It's a larger area, so you have to kind of focus a little bit more, decide on what you want to draw, try to just keep to that. For this sketch, I've taken a photograph from online. And talking about plein air, I do have some sketchbooks with plein air drawings that I've done over a little while. I wonder if people would be interested in seeing a sketchbook tour or two of things that I have actually done in the field, outdoors. Anyway, I'd like to know if people are interested in that kind of thing. There's quite a bit in this photograph to look at and concentrate. So you have to kind of decide first which buildings are most interesting to you and that you think might make a good part of a sketch. So once you've decided on that, you can decide on the main one like I did here and then build the other buildings from that. You can go as far out as you want to, as wide as you want, or you can just keep it to just a couple of buildings in the center. you can really see how the darks add so much contrast that for me, it adds excitement and interest to the picture. There's nothing like shadow and contrast to bring a drawing to life. And since I've started using this pen, I don't use it very often, but when I do, it really excites me in what you can accomplish in just a few strokes. Of course, you can do that with multiple tools. You can start with a fine liner, you can use markers, use all sorts of different medium and types of drawing to get effects, but I find using one pen like this, especially when you're out in the field or you want to keep the flow going without changing tools. This is a good pen for that. And that rich dark, it really contrasts nicely and brings out the light. They work off each other. And it's just a matter of looking at your subject and seeing where those darks are and popping a few in. I don't zoom in or anything to the pictures when I'm using my iPad. I just go with what I can see as if you're outdoors or something. So some of the things in the scenes, I'm not quite sure what they are. So a few lines here and there just will define shapes, and hopefully the viewer's eye will make up the rest of the details. Glad you could come along today, and hope you like this kind of thing. Let me know. Take care, everybody.